Free versus free. They say the best things in life are free. Who said that? Which free are you talking about? Nothing in life is free. The bills don't stop. Water costs money. Me and my friends sometimes joke about not leaving the house because the minute we leave, we spend $100 every single time. Gas, food, errands, etc. All things that cost money. The bus ain't free. Quality education is not free. Food is not free. So we realize free and free are not the same thing. What is really free? Because obviously freedom ain't free. To get freedom in America, you must have money. But because there's so much pressure to get money, some people totally drop out of the race or turn to illegal trade and crime for it. Even people that live off the grid must buy land, seeds, solar panels, an RV, etc. And guess what? It's illegal to collect rainwater. People will do anything for money. Wars are fought over money. People will sell their souls for money, have sex for money, give away their children, cut off limbs, sell organs, kill. People want money to make them free. Sounds like an oxymoron, right? Can money buy freedom? I mean, yes, in the short term, but money can't make up for lost time, lost family, or lost happiness. Let's look at 3 examples of this. Example number 1, Austin Curtis. Austin Curtis was one of the first successful black jockeys in the early 1800s. Because he was so tied to the land and he made his owner a lot of money, he was granted his own freedom and was allowed to cultivate land. Even though he was set free, his children were not. So is it possible to be free if your children are not free? Most people's freedom is tied to a skill, an asset, or a business. Will your children possess the same skill and fortune as you? Probably not. Assets can lose value over time, and business trends change. The only thing for certain in life is death. And just like you, your children and their children will one day run their course in life. Unless you love what you do, to gain a freedom tied to your ability to work is in a sense not a freedom. Because if you decide to do something else, that freedom is not available to you anymore. With our second point, we will look closer at how our freedom is tied to our work, which is in most cases not free. 2. Karl Marx. Marx talked about vocations and how important it is to see yourself in your work. Capitalism is a specialized industry that does not operate on goals or dreams of its workers, but instead on the means of production. Many people go to work every day to eventually have enough money to buy their freedom, like Austin Curtis. This in most cases never comes. If you are sacrificing your freedom in the short term to get a long-term freedom which may never come, what is the purpose? We already discussed how money can't buy your time back or the happiness that your loved ones bring you. Not only are you not freeing yourself, but you are also working to free your employer along with other business owners who profit off the money you make from your job, without giving back to you or your community to make it a better place. If governments, churches, businesses are not serving the welfare of the people, how do we continue to feed them while the majority of people starve? The top 1% of America has more money than the bottom 95% combined. I heard Tupac say once, how do they build these huge churches when there are homeless people on the street who are not allowed in them? We have reached a point in society where money is above morals or goodwill to humanity. Our third point will drive this home. Example 3, homeless people. We talked about how this system can drive people to completely drop out. We currently have over 500,000 homeless people in America. The same way you are free to be what you want in this country, you're also free to starve within that same paradigm. Homeless people are looked at as bums, rejects, and the absolute bottom of society. But how does having money make your life any more important than someone without it in the grand scheme of things? In a worldview, money may move many obstacles out of your way, but will God move out of your way when you have money? Again, the only thing certain in life is that we will all die one day, and I hate to break it to you, but your death will not be any more significant than the death of a homeless person. The world will keep spinning whether it's Joe Biden or Joe Smo. How can families, society, government, churches turn their back on people in need? I'll tell you why. Money. Nature is free. Death is free. Life in 2021, not free. Certain things in your life are not replaceable by money. Certain time in your life is not negotiable for money. Certain people can't be bought for money. Even though nothing in life is free, you do have the choice to free yourself on the inside. The only true freedom is spiritual freedom. Everyone can be the master of their own universe. In this universe, you are the greatest being that has ever lived in the eyes of yourself and your family. Master freedom from the inside out. Know the world, love it, but don't get too caught up on the outside sources. It is up to you to not let yourself get emotional with the constant ills that the world will present to you. It's not what happens to you, it's what you do after things do happen, because they inevitably will. One of my favorite Lauryn Hill sayings is, everything is everything. Be free from within and anything is possible. Though we pray for things to change, we don't sit around waiting for things to change, because what if they never do? What if she never loves you? These are questions that we never seem to ask while we wait for a brighter day. We must master the game of life and play it to the best of our abilities, regardless of the consequences. Live with an open heart even if it hurts. Help others where you can. Be a role model. Give back. Master life and come back to help others master it as well. The more people who can do this, the better chance we have of actually cultivating a change in this world. But if we don't, it never will. It all starts with you. Choose freedom. Free the game.